Hi everybody, I am Shell Rummel. I am a free spirit designer, proudly so, and I'm so excited to share my 15th collection with you, which is called Brushstrokes. For those of you who don't know me, I am a painter, an artist, a designer, and I have been doing this for a good 25 years. I've had my hand in the industry in one way or another, from licensing many different product lines that you've probably seen in stores. Quilting fabric is probably my favorite licensed product of all because it lets me design a collection, design a product, but it's not the finished product. It doesn't really become complete until the quilters start creating with it. When you're working with watercolor, it's so important to be able to know how to move the water around on the page. And so this is what Brushstrokes turned into. It turned into kind of a showcase for all the different techniques that I use to create lots of different paintings that still have a very cohesive style. Every quilting fabric collection that I create for Free Spirit Fabrics starts with my artwork. We begin by going through my portfolio. If I'm either creating something new or whether I'm looking through and finding the exact right painting. In this case, this particular pattern is called Morning Brushstrokes. It was directly inspired by this very small watercolor painting. It's actually alcohol ink with different brush marks on it. This pattern is called Steady Hand, and it is one of my personal favorites in the entire collection. It was painted with a very small brush like this. You can see here, this line through here comes in right in through here. The next fabric pattern is called Mottled, and surprise, surprise, it starts with this very turquoise and gold original art piece. So this is the original. And then you can see where we landed after recolorizing it. Pebble is the pattern that kind of launched me in a lot of different categories. It's been on everything. It's been on bedding, it's been on rugs, it's been on wall art, and of course, quilting fabric. This pattern is called Organic Roses. And for those of you who have been collecting my fabrics and have it in their stash, you may recognize this. The original is from my Bloom Beautiful collection. Last but not least, in the blue-green colorway is a pattern called Dash, for obvious reasons. But it really is so pretty. It just sort of hits on all of those softer colors. This is probably about the size of the brush that was used to create this, probably just like this. So here is the small pebble. It's a beautiful blue. This is also called Mottled. This is mottled in the smaller scale. This pattern is called Steady Hand. And you will notice that it really starts to pick up some of the warmer colors that are in the secondary palette for Brushstrokes. This pattern is called Among Flowers. And the colors that are here, all these beautiful pinks, this was really the inspiration for the secondary palette in Brushstrokes. You can really see, talk about, using all of my different brushes, you can see all the little detail work here. Fine hair brush would be used for all of this little dot work. Then you get into more of a medium-sized brush, and that would be used for this kind of mark making. And of course, a big brush for some of the larger areas on the watercolor papers. This fabric is called Underwater Reflections, and I absolutely love the way this fabric turned out. The original painting is a underwater scene. We sort of chopped it up, picked out different parts of the painting that were really beautiful, then mirrored it, switched it, flipped it around, and it turned out to be this really kind of cool kaleidoscope looking pattern. I just love it. I love that you see all the little detail work. This is called Butterfly Wing, and it has a beautiful OG pattern, which is this beautiful kind of undulating design. We have Pebble. Finally, the signature pattern that really started a lot for me is finally available in a 108 wide back fabric. Brushstrokes ships in August of 2024, so not too far away. It needs to be ordered by May 10th, so quilt shops, please do get on that. I hope that you'll bring it to your quilters. You can order Brushstrokes through your local reps or directly online through freespiritfabrics.com.